Hello everyone, I'm back again with a commentary video. It's been forever since I've done one of these, but I was thinking, you know, a lot of people had asked for one, so I thought maybe I would do one. Of course, I would still put my usual editing to not make it too boring. But yeah, I genuinely thought I should probably just do a commentary video because a lot of people have liked it. I haven't really got back to it in forever, and it'd just be I guess an easier way of explaining my thoughts in the middle of a fight. This guy I did fight quite a bit in the same day. I think this was our second fight when at the time of me recording this. Yeah, this was our second fight. I was kind of annoyed with the way he was playing because as Fused Zamasu, you can't do much against people who just run away from you the whole game. I mean, yeah, you can get hopefully lucky with his Y attack and maybe connect a hit from someone who's just backpedaling from you the whole match, but he's just, I don't know. The fight does end here though. I tried to do a new stamina break combo of Fused Zamasu simply because I was thinking, you know, I don't want to do that weird knockdown into Divine Wrath because that never works like ever. Because of the way Divine Wrath tracks. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend using that combo online. I've had it failed with on me so many times. But if you are really high up in the map and you can't connect to Divine Wrath, then you could try it at least. From higher up, it probably works way better. This guy, I think this guy did feature in another video, but I couldn't find his name when I was going back through my recordings. I might be wrong about that. I might be right. Someone in the comment section could let me know. But yeah, this guy liked to I guess key cancel a lot and play really defensively. I didn't think too much of him because I was thinking, oh well, I'm picking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If he ever gives me a problem, I'll just do a fucking charged back hit, you know, and just because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's back hits are absolutely insane. It's simply the fact that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, in my opinion, doesn't have any broken supers. Otherwise, he would definitely be God level because all the God tier characters have a broken super or several broken supers they can abuse to, you know, make things easier for them. Here has the unvanishable jump spike combo. Gogeta has Punisher Drive, Goku has God Fist as well as Kaioken. You know, but Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just doesn't really have anything like that. I was messing around with this guy simply because I was just trying to be cool and stuff, and then he pleasantly surprises me. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Okay. Just this combination is an overpowered move, by the way. That's the reason why people use it when you clearly have more than enough stamina to use an evasive. But you know, it's not overpowered. It's not like it's the most used thing ever. This one is Namekian. I think this is the second time I fought this Namekian in that same day. After I beat it, the first fight was pretty embarrassing, so that's why I'm not showing it, because I did kind of beat him in like under a minute, and that yeah, there's no point in me really showing that. You just kind of have to take my word on it. And you will take my word on it when you see the end of this fight. But he wasn't using handy cannon and his other moves as much in the second fight. But in the second fight he uses them a bit more than he did in the first fight. Because in the first fight he was spamming a handy cannon and something else near the end of the fight. But by then he had way too little health for it to even matter. Lovely. I love that connection. He doesn't hit me and then his Spirit Stab goes nowhere, which is awesome. I love it. Saiyan back hits are also very unbalanced. But I think this is around the end of the fight. In the first fight he actually did better than he did in the second fight, which is weird. Because in I know it looks like he's doing pretty decent in the second fight, but he actually stamina broke me in the first fight. But yeah, the fight does end here because, you know, he decided to take the easy way out. Of course, I can't blame him because when you're going up against, you know, Steedoj, I would also abandon all hope. But all jokes aside, it was, in my opinion, those were still fun fights. I still think they were good fights. Well, the second fight was way better than the first one. I don't see why he rage quitted. It would have probably taken less time for me to just beat him, and then he goes back to the lobby rather than having to turn his game off and start it up again. I mean, if he turned his game off to play something else, then yeah, I guess, whatever. But I mean, I'm still completely against rage quitting. I don't know why you'd ever do it, especially because, like, there's obviously, no matter which community you're in, there's always going to be some YouTuber recording something. And you don't want to be in a YouTube video in a negative way, do you? So, I mean, whatever. He rage quits, that's his business, not mine. This is my second fight with Esperanto. I don't know which, I don't remember which damn video he's from, but I do remember he was on the channel. I don't remember if he was portrayed in a bad or good way, but his name is super familiar. I'll probably check at the end of all this recording and make a joke about it at the end. But yeah, normally I don't show my second fights with people, but I thought I'd at least show this fight because this fight dragged on for fucking way too long, and it does kind of it kind of establishes what kind of playstyles I hate the most with this game. As you'll see, basically all he does on Vegito is run away from me and just key cancel and key stun. By the way, I love how I missed the Super Kamehameha. I didn't compensate for the fact that he would slide off the wall, so that's, it's kind of my fault. But then this game sucks, so yeah. But yeah, this is the playstyle I just generally hate. All he's gonna do is press the B button until a key blast stuns me, or he's just gonna keep dashing away from me and blocking the whole match. Those are the only two things that, you know, he basically does. I am a god, by the way, so I just trap him in this nice in those back hit strings. That's something only I can do, by the way. Only I'm that good to do. Okay, I'm just joking. But I think I did pretty good there. But the only reason why is obviously because with these faster back hitting characters like female Earthlings, Goku, and male Saiyans. Well, not male Saiyans do have a good back hit, but it's not as. I mean, I guess it's got range, so that counts. Also, I just disrespect him because I really wasn't in the mood after. I mean, if he's gonna key cancel spam, and I'm allowed to key cannon spam, so it's only fair. He can't complain. It's his fault. He doesn't rage quit, so kudos to him. I did hate the way he played, but kudos to him. He didn't rage quit at least.
It seems I was wrong.
This fight is quite exhilarating because I see this guy charging up, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm a respectful guy. I guess I'll charge up too. That's how Dragon Ball works, right? You just let each other charge up. I didn't realize he wanted to charge up so he could spam free reign for like the whole match. Honestly, yeah, it's my mistake. I shouldn't have let him charge up. There's no reason to let anyone charge up in Xenoverse because people who charge up, generally, one, they don't know how to play the game, so you'll probably beat them anyways. Or two, they're charging up just so they can spam, because no one actually uses like any charge in this game unless they want to spam. That's just a fact. This game is so bad. If he's someone with a charge equipped, it's not because they genuinely like need a charge move when they do PQs. It's because they want to spam. Disgusting, I know. And not to mention, all he wants to do is dash to the side and wait for me to attack first, because, you know, that's also really fun to do, right? I love key stunts and key cancels, don't you guys? I think they should be in the game. How do you think key stunts work in Fighter Z? Oh wait, no, there isn't any. But yeah, he just, you know, keeps smashing through, and I was thinking, okay, he's playing defensively, I'll just go Super Saiyan, whatever. So I could do charged hits to break his stamina when he tries to block. Of course, that doesn't actually work out in my favor. So, yeah, that happens.
RIP.
But you know, there's not much I can do about the situation. In all honesty, I shouldn't have let him charge up, because that works massively against me, because he can just spam as much as he needs to. So, yeah, that's it.
Not even a Super Saiyan can hold a
this guy was actually pretty good. We had a crap ton of fights in the day I was recording. I don't even know how many fights, man. We had way too many fights. I would say probably maybe 7 to 10. I think we were evenly matched for most of them. There was definitely I definitely felt like there was an even ratio on the winning and losing side for both of us. Like he would pick Rose, and I was always picking the character he picked last, basically. Because I got on and I was trying to record, and he beat me like 3 times in a row, and I was like, okay, damn, I'm kind of salty. So I picked Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and he picked Turles, and we just generally had more fights after that. And then it kind of evened out because I was kind of salty from losing so much. I think we had 8 fights, or no, not 8. Yeah, we either had 8 or 9 fights. I don't know who won more because I'm too lazy to go back and check the recording. But I was generally impressed with this guy. But yeah, I think this was probably the best fight too. I think this was the fight I enjoyed the most, and it's the best one in my opinion, because the other ones are just me picking the character he picked last time. For example, he would pick Rose, and then I picked Golden Frieza, and then he picked God Goku, and I picked Rose, and you know, I was just being weird. I think there are some things that do happen in this fight. For example, I do combos that don't work. Also, I was being very dumb here. I was thinking, okay, I'll let him early stamina break me because who gives a shit? And then I was thinking, okay, I'll just use my evasive. And I didn't, because my evasive is Spirit Explosion, and if I did, I'd probably still get stuck in a Death Beam. So it basically was a full stamina break, because Spear Explosion wasn't going to help me escape that. Especially because my back was already turned, I couldn't get a perfect block if I just mashed block outside of Explosion, so... I think I do get lucky here, because he fucks something up and I just get a free stamina. No, I keep messing up that key cannon combo, by the way. I should stop actually doing that, because I do that a lot when I play Gohan. I key cannon people, then I try to heavy attack them from way too far from the range, but yeah, I went through cheeky dash attack. But that was generally an entertaining fight. I'll probably show my other fights with him in future videos over time, because those are some actually naturally good fights. So over time, I think I'll occasionally drop those fights with him in future videos, and we'll yeah, they'll just kind of be there. Without further ado, that is the end of the video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below. You know, hit that like button if you like it. If you dislike the video, then you know there's also a dislike button. You could hit that one. And I hope you guys are ready for Dragon Ball Super, because you know, even you won't be able to fucking beat Jiren me. Who knows? Who knows? And don't forget, Fighter Z's beta is next week. For people who pre-ordered and for people who didn't pre-order. But yeah, I'm going way too long with this outro. So without further ado, if you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.